Adriana Marmorek, one of Colombia's foremost contemporary artists, began her search for what she designated as the architecture of desire 20 years ago. And Flower to Be sees her return to some of the questions that motivated the start of that quest by delving into Hieronymus Bosch's Garden of Earthly Delights. And she finds a myriad of clues for deciphering the many mysteries of love and desire locked in the symbology of its inhabitants. In the dialogue with the garden, she finds the presence of two eggs. These are no longer eggs per se, but cosmogonies, the etymology of the word unlocking Marmorek's intention. From the Greek cosmos, the world, and goni, the root, come into a new state of being. We are in the process of collectively establishing a new social norm. New rituals, new institutions. What these will look like, no one knows yet. Her proposition: we are in the process of building a new cosmogony of love, a state where we were forced into because we lost sight of the sacred nature of love and desire along the way, blinded by the shiny and seemingly perfect luster of sex offered to us by media and advertising. A riddled trace made out of separate pieces, which come together as a single piece, like a puzzle. Anima is a powerfully poetic piece that reinterprets the relationship she found between a tranquil and protected couple of lovers in the garden. Two golden sheets dance within the sphere, propelled by air blown inside it that sets the lovers in motion. Tango is an evocation of love returned, of the intimate sharing of the souls that communicate without the need for words. It also ponders on how each partner's individual space is sacred, on the fundamental space that ultimately makes it impossible for a pair to become one, on the many silences and pauses between two people. Eternity arrested. No ordinary love. Lovers misunderstood. Love unrequited. Communication broken. Are mirrored in no ordinary love. Marmorek also references Felix González Torres's untitled Perfect Lovers. Collection of densities. A room of one's own. She set about creating her own lush garden, a constellation of pieces that are dark at the same time as they are beautiful. They are fruit at the same time as they are tentacle or arthropodous leg. They are fascinating in their contradictory nature. They attract us. They appear bizarre but conceal beautiful buds within them. They ask us to decide what it is that we want to make of them. They demand that we think. Marmorek has always worked with mirrors. They hold the singular power of attraction and are in themselves the mystery that returns the gaze and the wonderment of whomever looks at their own reflection in them. Marmorek's mirrors are now transformed and pose the question of self-love. Her mirrors melted, defying the laws of gravity, resembling mercury and tar at the same time. Ethereal and sticky, don't return our own reflection back to us. We can't see ourselves in them. What they give us is deformed, ugly, fascinating and terribly beautiful, but it isn't us. A timid couple in the garden is a cautionary tale. The oddity of the landscape becomes apparent in how the landscape doubles over itself, like a Rorschach. Marmorek's landscape is, contrary to Bosch's, deserted. Her operation is to deplete the garden of its delights, imbue them with a three-dimensional, material existence, and allow the landscape to open our dialogue with the installation to endless possibilities. The garden is, in every single one of its many nooks and crannies, an ode to love and a poetics of desire. It invites you to walk about its footpaths, immersed in your own sense of wonder and fascination. It invites you to bring your own desires, fears, and losses into it, to be cradled in the corollas of its flowers and inhabit them, to be assuaged by its beauty, to be enticed by its darkness and ambiguity.